Former independent presidential candidate, now member of the Trump transition team, with us. Mr. Kennedy, good to have you with us. I just want to get your reaction, because you were listening to this as well, to the exchange about Netanyahu and how, you heard Karine Jean-Pierre say over and over how very clear President Biden has been about Hamas and that they are the enemy in this situation. What was your reaction to that? Do you agree that President Biden has been forceful enough on that issue?
Well, I know the position of the Israeli government and the IDF is that they've been restrained in some of their responses, and particularly recently in Rafah. So, but I don't know what's going on in the negotiations in Egypt right now. I don't know what the role that Qatar is playing or the type of pressure that we're putting on Qatar, which has been one of the major funders of Hamas terrorism.
Yeah, obviously we all witnessed what happened over the weekend and the tragic loss of an American citizen, and some people seem to feel that his reaction to that could have been a lot stronger. It was a paper statement for the most part. Let me ask you about this, though, sir. With regard to the election that is now 9 weeks away, I believe, you've taken yourself off the ballot since you became a supporter of former President Trump. You're off the ballot in Georgia, which you weren't on, Pennsylvania, Nevada, Arizona, but you're still on the ballot in Michigan, Wisconsin, and North Carolina. It's possible, when you look at the polls, that you still being on those ballots could have a meaningful impact on the outcome of this election. What do you say about that?
I mean, we're trying to get off the ballots in all the states, and I'm getting a bad echo while I'm talking to you.
I'm sorry. We'll try to get rid of that. Sorry about that.
But we're trying to get off the ballot in all the states where I might be a spoiler and cause harm to President Trump. The irony right now is that the DNC, which has been trying to keep me off the ballot, is now suing to keep me on the ballot.
Yes, that is ironic.
In many of the states that were.
Do you see that as manipulative on their part in terms of what they want the outcome to be?
I can't hear you because of the echo.
I'm sorry about that.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, do you think that's manipulative on the part of these states to keep you on the ballot?
Well, I think the DNC is doing something that is essentially and fundamentally undemocratic. I mean, when I grew up in a Democratic Party that was the party of Robert Kennedy, of John Kennedy, that was trying to make sure that every American had the right to vote for whoever they wanted to vote for. There's been 1 million Americans who've signed petitions asking to put me on the ballot. We've complied with every signature requirement. And the Democratic Party doesn't seem to have the kind of confidence in its nominees to actually go out and amplify their voices, and instead is using lawfare to keep opposing candidates like me and Jill Stein and
Sir, I'm going to have to jump in, and I do apologize for the audio problem and for the late start with you, and I hope you'll join us again, because there's a lot I wanted to talk to you about, but I'm up against the end of the hour here, sir. Thank you for your patience today.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.